time you went to bed?
I beg your pardon. Who are you?
I'm Woodrow Wilson. Go to bed.
No, you're not Wilson, but your face is familiar. Now let's see, you're no one I know. Perhaps later from some hunting trip in the jungle.
It's your brother, Jonathan.
He's had his face changed. And perhaps you'd better go to bed, Teddy. Jonathan and his friend have to go back to their hotel.
General your tools, inspect the canal.
All right, Mr. President, we go to bed.
Bully! Follow me, General. It's down south.
Well, bon voyage.
And, Abby, I must correct your misapprehension. You spoke of our hotel. We have no hotel. We came directly here.
Well, there's a very nice little hotel just 2 blocks down.
And Martha, this is my home.
But Jonathan, I'm afraid you can't stay here. We need our rooms.
You need them?
Yes, for our lodgers.
You mean there are lodgers in this house?
Well, not just now, but we plan to have some.
Then my old room is still free.
But Jonathan, there's no place for Dr. Einstein.
She'll share the room with me.
No, Jonathan, I'm afraid you can't stay here.
Dr. Einstein and I need a place to sleep. You remembered this afternoon that as a boy I could be disagreeable. It wouldn't be very pleasant for any of us.
Perhaps you better let them stay here tonight.
Well, just overnight, Jonathan.
That's settled. Now, if you'll get my room ready.
It only needs airing out.
We keep it ready to show our lodgers. I do think you and Dr. Einstein will find it comfortable.
You have a most distinguished guest in Dr. Einstein. I'm afraid you don't appreciate her skill, but you will. In a few weeks, you'll see me looking like a very different Jonathan.
She can't operate on you here.
Oh, I forgot to mention, we're turning grandfather's laboratory into an operating room.
No, Jonathan, I'm not going to turn this house into a hospital.
A hospital. No, heavens no. It will be a beauty parlor.
Johnny Johnson.
Dr. Einstein, my aunts have invited us to live with them.
Oh, you fixed it.
Well, you're sleeping here tonight.
Please, get our rooms ready immediately.
Well,
Just for tonight.
Johnny, can I go down to cellar? What do you think I find?
What?
The Panama Canal.
The Panama Canal.
It just fits Mr. Spinoza. It's a whole teddy dog. 6 feet long and 4 feet wide.
Down there?
You'd think they knew we were bringing Mr. Spinoza along. That's hospitality.
Rather good joke on my aunts. They were living in a house with a body buried in the cellar.
How do we get them in?
Yes, we can't just walk him through the door. We'll bring Mr. Spinoso in through the window. Then, when they've gone to bed, we'll drive the car up behind the house.
Dad, just think we go to bed tonight.
Jonathan, your room is ready.
Then you can go to bed. We're moving the car up behind the house.
It's all right where it is. Until morning.
We can't just leave it there. That might be against the law.
Well, why?
Oh, Abby, what are we going to do?
Well, we're not going to stay for more than one night in this house for one thing. What will the neighbors think? People coming in here with one face and going out with another.
What are we going to do about Mr. Hoskins?
Oh my goodness! Mr. Hoskins? Well, it can't be very comfortable for him in there. And he's been so patient. The poor dear. Well, I think we better bring Mr. Hoskins down to Panama right away.
Abby, I will not invite Jonathan to the funeral services.
No! We'll wait until they've gone to bed and then we'll serve them.
General Girdle is very pleased. She says the canal is just the right size.
Teddy, there's been another yellow fever victim.
Oh, dear me. This will be a shock to the General.
Then we mustn't tell her about it.
But it's her department, I'm sorry. It's out of my hands. Army regulations, you know.
No, Teddy. We must keep it a secret.
Yes.
A state secret?
Yes. A state secret.
Promise?
You have the word of the President of the United States. Cross my heart and hope to die. Now, aunties, how are we going to keep this on the secret?
Well, you go down to the canal, and then when I turn out the lights, when it's all dark, you come back up and bring Mr. Hoskins down to the canal. Now, go along, Teddy.
And we'll come down later and hold the services.
You may announce the President will say a few words. Where is the poor devil?
He's in the window seat.
Dear me, it seems to be spreading. We never had a yellow tooth written down.
Martha, when Jonathan and Einstein get back, let's make sure they go to bed right away.
Yes, and by the time they're asleep, we'll be all dressed for the funeral. Abby, I've never even seen Mr. Hoskins.
Oh my goodness! That's right, you were out. Well, just come over and see him now. Isn't it very nice looking? Considering he's a Methodist.
We're bringing luggage through.
Jonathan, your room's waiting for you. You can go right up.
I'm afraid we don't keep Brooklyn hours. But you two run along to bed.
Well, we're not very tired, and I'm sure you're very tired. Well,
Aunt Martha, did you hear me say go to bed?
I'll wait until you're up and then turn out the lights.
Now then, we're all going to bed.
I'll be
Now-
right up.
Now when Tabby, turn out the lights.
All right, Johnny.
I'll go outside. When I tap on the glass, you open the window.
No, he's too heavy for me. You go outside and push. I stay here and pull. Together we get him down to bed.
All right.
Okay. Wait. There are lots of legs in there. Wait. Okay. All right. Sad to me, Johnny. I actually be more careful. And his shoe came off. Right. Johnny, go quick. No, I'm out of here. Go quick. It's Abby. It's Martha. It's Abby. It's Martha.
Who is it? Is that you, Teddy? Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Elaine Harper. I live next door.
Then what are you doing here?
I came over to see Miss Abby and Miss Martha.
Turn on the lights, Doctor. It was rather an untimely moment for a social call.
I think you would better explain what you're doing here.
We happen to live here.
You don't live here. I'm in this house every day and I've never seen you before. Where are Miss Abby and Miss Martha? What have you done to them?
Perhaps we'd better introduce ourselves. This is Dr. Einstein,
Dr. Einstein.
a surgeon of great distinction and something of a magician.
And I suppose you're going to tell me your horse Harper.
I'm Jonathan Brewster.
Oh, you're Jonathan.
I see you've heard of me.
Yes, just this afternoon for the first time.
And what did they say about me?
Only that there was another brother named Jonathan. That's all that was said. Well, that explains everything. Now that I know who you are, I'll be running home back home. If you'll kindly unlock the door.
That explains everything. Just what did you mean by that? Why did you come here at this time of night?
I thought I saw someone prowling around the house.